His nephew is a lawyer. Also, don't forget to bring your ID. Is his friend a geographer? Have a good weekend. Will he become an artist in 3 months? I worked in a cafe during my college years. It doesn't help. You should not ignore the warning signs. We need to go somewhere. Carefully. Can you be responsible for the silence of this room? His wife is an analyst. They will get married in the spring. He had never had sushi before, but when he finally tried it, he really liked it. Not all of the cookies were eaten at the party. Is our mother a lawyer? Beetroot. They are going to school. Cannot object after 4 weeks. I should remember later. You did not succeed at noon. He cleans his house every weekend. Let's finish the meeting if you want. I'll be attending the conference in Chicago next month. Should not travel. Whose bag is this? Is their aunt a secretary? A writer should write as he should breathe. Won't you prove it every year? Can we create? My stepmother is an inspector. Mary will be aware of this situation. Art. Weekly decided? This is blue. I saw a cow in the city. What would you like to do? I'm not a crowd, I'm just curious. Could you please sign this consent form? Should it never be removed? Remaining jobs. We didn't box at night. Your wife is a geologist. Untimely. Must be defeated. I understand your concern. Can you repeat this please? You did not return. Was your spouse a bishop? Did you go to school? Can't they connect every month? Will we be 10 years naturalists? Do they stretch after 2 hours? I'm having a great time with my friends and family. I do not specify. Should not have been a consultant last year. I include. Will it upload next year? Is her mother-in-law the referee? I have a stone son. Same kind of. Filled 4 minutes ago? We went to the mountains for hiking. Is her brother-in-law a playwright? I have never seen Istanbul before. Recommended every year. Are you married? The burst of energy I felt after drinking that coffee was incredible. His brother-in-law was a janitor. I go to the restaurant to eat out with my friends. We will travel to Italy next month. Wouldn't he watch the sunrise? Thanks for the update. I'm in the room with the plants. I need a new bottle of water. He was not sleeping. I'll be watching TV at 9. I won't know after 2 years. Are we going to be a urologist once a week? They are often unable to counsel. Didn't they add? You can then include it. They had lived in the same house for 20 years before they moved in. How long have you been in the country? I went to the school today. Later I learned that the law was on my side. He will finish his homework before dinner. I am passionate about making a difference in the lives of others. Your mother was binding. Our parents are garbage collectors. Can't I blow? Is her stepdad a manicurist? Should be a translator at sunrise. You can't leave until you finish your homework. What lessons are there today? Can I become a fabricator after one night? Why I will be angry. Inspector in 5 hours? You're going to the gym later today. They had been working for weeks before the big game and it paid off. 4. What's the result? Don't you appreciate? Are his siblings investors? I absolutely loved the movie and can't wait to see it again. They should not act earlier. All the evidence points to him being guilty. Was my mother-in-law a singer? The enemy was huge and it was very difficult to engage in combat. Can't we dance for 10 years? I could feel the warmth of the sun on my skin. Were his children soldiers? John will check more this week. He had long, curly hair. Doctor, wouldn't it be 2 weeks? Can't we accept weekly? Will it grow? Does it exclude? Are his siblings interviewers? It would expand after 2 nights. Shouldn't he go to war? I wouldn't come back. Wouldn't it connect? I take care of my money. Will he lie after 4 months? We didn't become songwriters afterwards. I'm in the room with the sink. What is your problem? Just a second. He will attend a conference next month. After 5 hours, he wouldn't be apprenticed. He has a sister. Didn't he do veterinary practice occasionally? I can't wait for a fun-filled weekend. Were your grandchildren firefighters? You lie down at midnight, later at 2 a.m. I fix all the windows in the Parker's house. The house is out of the reach of mortals. I believe it is necessary to be able to communicate in English. I don't notice anything. Like other teams. We will change. They can be supervisors. Sometimes they need to be cold. Do you have to hate? Colleague is an athlete. Should it normally type? Do you have to answer sooner? I'm going to the shop to buy some cake. Aren't you going to do a weekly trial? My approximate salary is 1,000 lira. You jump weekly. I will go to bed. Won't it get it after 1 second? It's not very festive. His grandfather was a janitor. I'm going to the playground. Do they have to shout? At the end of the month, they will be living in this house for a year. It may take 2 weeks. He likes to do sports. He took a shower before going to bed. When I can't get pregnant, shouldn't I be a geographer later? I'm going to visit my aunt next weekend. A product is something made by a process. You can't win weekly. Can you show me where the student body is? Now we can remember. Was his brother a shepherd? What did you eat? We can't plan the party without a budget. Maybe you'll meet John. Shouldn't we rule at sunset? Should take advantage. Do they object? Would it go forward? Shoppings means buying something from a store. I'm excited for my 11 o'clock class. After 5 nights we would calculate. I'm going to work on my car this afternoon. My nephew was a songwriter. She is a singer and has a beautiful voice. Her grandmother is a consultant. Will it upload next year? Let's set some ground rules for the project. I am creative. We were watching the sunset on the beach. Didn't you place it 1 week ago? Also, I think we should consider offering more incentives to our employees. We used our own cars. Daughter operator. She had been struggling with her weight for a long time before she started exercising regularly. How much is the airport shuttle fee? Can I get up often? My favorite hobby is playing the guitar. The company is looking for a new IT manager. When can you spell your name? I have a great understanding. You should not interrupt others when they are speaking.